Hi everyone, Destin Legary here, taking a look at some Anthem on Grandmaster 1 difficulty. We had the opportunity to try out the Legendary Contract threat assessment on this setting, and immediately any worries of not having a challenge in Endgame melted away. Besides the difficulty of the mission, the randomization that Legendary Contracts add mean the second time we ran through it, we had to adjust our strategy as it threw a slightly different objective our way in an entirely new location. That's a refreshing change as it will keep missions feeling fresh, especially seeing it took place a fair distance away from the original mission we fought through. Now, if statistics and min-maxing is not your cup of tea, then let me start this video by saying that Anthem will always have a standard difficulty where you can just be a badass flying space robot man who slaps on the new gear. That's more powerful and you'll probably get by. That meat and potatoes and what's going to keep people coming back are the builds that break the game and ideally stomp enemies into the ground. That's what I want to talk about today. I have to admit that I was worried about Anthem being just another looter shooter with no depth until we attended the preview event and played on that Grandmaster 1 difficulty for the first time. Yes, I got my ass handed to me. I won't speak for the rest of my crew, but I rushed in overconfident, didn't understand our ability pairings, and I paid for it. I absolutely love that because that's exactly how it should be. For those who don't know, Grandmaster is tier 1 of 3 tiers, and it adds 165% health to enemies and recommends that you have a javelin with 300 power or more before you can even attempt it. Keep in mind, this is kids play compared to the max level difficulty of Grandmaster 3, which adds a staggering 3,100% health. But because it's so gear focused, let's talk about what we ran with in tier 1. Components and bonus perks are what do the real work here. You'll have 6 components to equip by the time you reach endgame, and of course everything has those extra important random perks at the bottom. More on that in just a second. So my Ranger went in with a combined arms masterwork with a power level of 45 and an additional 2,164 points to both armor and shields. Its passive stat increases grenade damage by 5% while buffing your grenade damage by 60% for 5 seconds once you've killed an opponent with your assault launcher ability. The Epic Ranger combo enhancement, however, adds 50% to your base damage with passives that charge your ultimate 30% faster and give you a quicker refresh for shields. Now, keep in mind the builds at this late game portion of Anthem differ only in their passive statistics. Functionally, they act the same. So a Seeking Missile is going to feel like a Seeking Missile, but this Seeking Missile can now be equipped with an added 4,105 points of damage, 100% recharge chance when defeating an enemy, and a ton of randomized secondary perks to sweeten the pool of perks further. This detonator pairs excellently with an Epic Frost Grenade, as that grenade adds 10% more impact damage to those combo detonations. Are you starting to see how this sort of all mixes together to make you powerful enough to take on Grandmaster 1? Because that's why I'm really excited. Even the guns are buffing all of your abilities here. We unlocked a Defender Assault Rifle that increased the speed you could execute your abilities while also giving shotguns more ammo. All of this makes that Grandmaster 3 difficulty seem much more achievable, and the min-maxing games seem incredibly exciting if you're really looking to crunch numbers and build out the perfect set of gear that plays off of each other. So I knew I threw a lot at you, so I'll take the number crunching into the comments below, so hit me up with any other questions you may have and enjoy the rest of the video. We were only allowed to create one 10-minute segment for this, so I hope I gave you some more context for the gameplay you're seeing. Here's the rest of the mission. Enjoy, and for more on all things Anthem, keep it right here at IGN.
Big Starlight. Those scars won't be pleased they lost a pair of leaders.